Hello guys, welcome to the weekend preview for Premier League Game Week 25 and predictions for the Game Week 25. We are starting off with the first game, which is on Friday, which is today probably, based on when you are watching. We are starting off with Brighton versus Chelsea. This will be a very, very difficult fixtures for Chelsea. And of course, I'm a Chelsea fan. This will be a very difficult fixtures for us. Now, we have Nicolas Jackson out till April, till next 2 months. We have Reece James doubtful, whom is always injured, of which maybe he may play, he may feature. But this will be a very hard fixtures for Chelsea after losing few days back to the same Brighton at the Amex Stadium 2-1. This will be a very difficult fixtures for us. Very, 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 very difficult fixtures for us. Except Enzo Maresca changes his tactics, I don't think we are going to get any result out of this match. Except he changes his tactics to play to the strength of Christopher Nkunku. Because for the last match, he was a lazy tout. When the ball is taken off him, he does not recover back. Very lazy, it's out of position, does not stay in position. Like, he's not a number 9. So except we play to his strengths, that's the only way we can get a result out of this game. That's the only way we can get a result out of this game. The idea of Kopama tracking back, Kopama not being up front, playing the number 10 role, Enzo Maresca have to stop that idea. Let's just go back to the simple idea of playing wing backs as wing backs, of playing a right backs, floating the right back position, left back floating the right back, instead of this inverted stuff. We have been found out by Premier League clubs. We have been found out. So, wow. Of course, Jorgensen is going to start in goal, not Robert Sanchez. Enzo Maresca made it clear in his press conference. Okay, Jorgensen is now our number 1 choice. Okay, so left back will be Marco Barella, and the 2 central back. I think and I believe that the pairing of Kowi and Chalobah will be the best. So let's see how that works out. Then right back, obviously, should be Reece James. Then Malo Gusto coming off the bench. Then in the midfield, Jesus Fernandez and Moises Caicedo. Then at the left wing, Jadon Sancho was very poor in that last game against Brighton. Very, very poor. Jadon Sancho, please try and shoot. Just shoot. Try and shoot. Enough of the dribbling, enough of the tricks, enough of... Just try and shoot. Try and shoot sometimes. If you don't shoot, you can't score. Okay? Jadon Sancho at the left wing. Then at the right, we'll go with Madueke. Then up top, we'll go with Nkunku. Then at the 10 row, we'll go with Kopama. That's the obvious lineup. There's nothing more. We don't have players to bring. That's the obvious lineup. So, with that being said, Brighton with their Baleba, with their Joao Pedro, Mitoma, man, this will be a very difficult game. I'm going with a 1-1 draw. I'm going to a 1-1 draw. Yeah, 1-1 draw, Brighton Chelsea. Then, on Saturday, early kickoff. Wow, Leicester versus Arsenal. That will be a very tight game. Very, very tight game. With Arsenal now having to close the gap because they are playing before Liverpool. Liverpool is playing on Sunday. If they can win this match, they will close the gap to 4 points away from Liverpool. But now, they have injury issues. Kai Havertz is out of the season. Bukayo Saka till April. Martinelli till April. They have so many injuries. Now, there are only 3 attackers that are not injured. Nwaneri, Trossard, and Raheem Sterling. Those are the only 3 options for attack. Meaning they should substitute 1 attacker. These 3 are obviously going to start. So if they should substitute 1 attacker, there's no other attacker to bring from the bench. So this will be a very difficult fixtures for Arsenal. Very difficult. Who is going to play the number 9 role? That is going to be a problem. Are they going to not take Trossard to be number 9? That is the obvious solution. So Trossard will be number 9. Sterling will go to the left, then Nwaneri to the right. With that being said, Leicester have chipped in the most goals this season in Premier League. 50-something or so. 50-something or so. No. That should be worse. But Leicester have chipped in so many goals this season. So many goals this season. So I'm going with a 2-3 Arsenal, meaning Arsenal win 3-2 because Arsenal is at away. Okay, the next game we are going with Aston Villa Ipswich. This should be a walkover for Aston Villa. A walkover for Aston Villa. Ipswich lost their last match in the Premier League to Southampton. This should be a walkover for. Should be a walkover for Aston Villa with the introduction of Rashford now, Malin, also Asensio. We have Lee Watkins. We have Bernard Rodgers. Man, this should be a walkover for Aston Villa. They are going to run into Ipswich because Aston Villa, they are also fighting for the Europe spot. They are even fighting for top 4. They are fighting for top 4. So I'm going with Aston Villa 4-1 win. Yes, Aston Villa 4-1 win. Then the next match we go with Fulham, Nottingham Forest. Wow, Fulham, Nottingham Forest. These two teams are very solid at the back. Very resolute, very solid. Very solid at the back. Fulham at home playing Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest, they are in form. They are in third position. Surprisingly, they are in third position in the Premier League. They are even fighting for the league because they are just 10 points away from Liverpool. So you can also say they are fighting for the league. But realistically, they are fighting for top 4. They are in third position. They are fighting for top 4. Although they have many points, they are like 4 points away from Chelsea. Then they are like 6 points away from 5th position. So they are fighting for top 4. And I think Fulham at home, they are not an easy nut to crack. So I'm going with a 2-2 draw. Fulham, Nottingham Forest, 2-2 draw. Then the next match is the battle for top 4. The battle for top 4. Manchester City, Newcastle. Manchester City, they lost their last league match to Arsenal, 5-1. As if that was not enough, they lost the next match to Real Madrid in Champions League, 3-2, after being 2-1 up in the 80-something minutes. While Newcastle, on the other hand, they lost their last Premier League match, 2-0 to relegation side, Wolverhampton. While their next match was in FA Cup and they won 3-2. So this will be a very tough match, and I feel both sides will score because they are both fighting for the top 4. They are both in the same point, 41 points. They are both 5th and 6th in the table. They have the same goal difference. They have lost the same number of matches in the Premier League. They have won the same number of matches in the Premier League. So this should be a very tight fixture. Realistically, it should be a draw, but I'm going with a 3-1 Newcastle win because that Manchester City's defense is so porous, man. There are so many errors coming from the defense, and Newcastle with their Viper attack, Murphy, Anthony Gordon, Isak, Joelinton, Bruno Guimaraes, Tonali, Butman at the back. Man, I feel Newcastle is going to run into Man City. This should be an easy 3-1 win to Newcastle. They are going to beat Man City at the Etihad. Clip this, 3-1 win to Newcastle. Let's go to the next one. Southampton, Bournemouth. Southampton have just picked up the result in their last match. Though they are at the bottom of the league, 20th position. And Bournemouth, they are flying. They are on fire. They only lost. They went 12 games unbeaten, but they lost the last match to Liverpool 2-0. Their last league match to Liverpool 2-0. Although they played well. So the scoreline did not reflect the match. They played better than Liverpool in that match. But Liverpool was very clinical. When they had their chance, they took it. So, but this will be a very hard match for Bournemouth. And Southampton, I think, with their last win against Ipswich, there's a little bit of momentum that has been picked up, and now they're at home. They want to keep up with that result, and I'm going with a shock 3-1 win for Southampton. Southampton to beat Bournemouth 3-1 win. Yes, and the next match is West Ham Brentford. West Ham have been up and down since the coming of Graham Potter. There have not been so much difference between Graham Potter and Lopetegui that they sacked. So West Ham have not yet picked their feet on the ground. So I'm going with an Mbeumo only goal. So Brentford are going to beat West Ham at home 1-0. Brentford winning 1-0. So we go to the next match, Crystal Palace versus Everton. This will be a tough game. Very tough game. And I feel there will be no much goals in this match. It will be a very tight, close match. There will be no much goals in this match. Everton just coming with the momentum of drawing Liverpool 2-2 at home with those dramatic scenes that happened in the midweek. While Crystal Palace with a good result away to Manchester United, beating Man United 2-0, clean sheet at Old Trafford. So this will be a very tight game for both sides, and I'm going with a 1-1 draw. Yes, 1-1 draw. Then the next match, Liverpool versus Wolverhampton. Wow. On the eye test, this will be a very easy fixture for Liverpool, but I don't think this will be as easy as you think. Wolf, they are in 17th position, a position away from relegation. While Liverpool are top of the league, they want to extend their lead. So I'm thinking this will be a high scoring game. Very high scoring game. Wolverhampton, they are going to come out and play Liverpool. They are going to come out. They will not be afraid of Liverpool. But at the end, I think Liverpool will still win. Wolverhampton had their last result, 2-0 win to Aston Villa. So at least they have a little bit of confidence to play Liverpool at Anfield. But going to Anfield is not easy. But I feel this will be a high scoring game. And I'm going with a 4-3 win for Liverpool. Yes, 4-3 win. Liverpool are going to win this match 4-3. And Salah is going to score and assist again in this match. Yes, that's the Ballon d'Or candidate. He's going to score and assist again in this match. Then the final and last but not the least match of the Premier League, Tottenham versus Manchester United. Wow, Tottenham versus Manchester United. This will be a crazy fixture. This will be a crazy match. This will be one of the most worst matches in the world this weekend, because Tottenham, they are trying to get a win to save their life. Manchester United, the same thing. They are trying to get a win in the Premier League to save their life. But in the last few matches, Manchester United have been more better informed than Tottenham. And both of them, they are below the top 10. One of them is in 13th, the other one is in 14th. That is Man U in 13th, Tottenham in 14th. So now this is a battle of who is going to climb who. Manchester United in 29 points, Tottenham in 27 points. If Tottenham should win this match, they'll go above Manchester United. They will come to like 13th and top Manchester United 1 point. And if Manchester United win this match, they will increase their gap away from those top beneath the people in 10th. They will not go at least 11 position or 12, but with a better points from Tottenham and co. So I'm going Man United. Wow, Man United have some injury issues, most especially their best central back, Martinez, who have been involved in goals and assists of recent of late for Manchester United. He's not out of the season. Martinez is not out of the season. Now they are now going to play, I think, the Leeds and maybe Euro. Then their new signing, then Mazarawi at the right or Dalot. Anyhow, they're going to do. But Lautaro Martinez is a great miss for Manchester United. Very big miss for them. And Tottenham, with their new signing, Matastel out top, though they have Solanke injured. But I think Matastel, what's it called? Song with him. Then also called Kulusevski and co. I think they can overpower that Man United defense. It will be a both sides scoring, and I'm going with a 3-1 Tottenham win. Tottenham win 3-1. Yes, Tottenham win 3-1. Yes, that will be all for the Premier League game week 25 predictions. And let's just touch on other top matches, hot matches in other leagues. In Italy, we have Lazio Napoli. That is fourth in the table against first in the table. Napoli at top of the table, topping second place Inter Milan with 1 point. Then Lazio are fourth in the league. Then this will be a very important fixture for Napoli. Napoli have to win this match to increase the gap to 4 points before Inter Milan play the next day on Sunday. So this match will be a very difficult match for Napoli. But I think Napoli are just going to edge this match like a 3-2 win. I give Napoli to win Lazio 3-2. Lukaku scoring 1 goal. Yeah, Lukaku scoring. Then the next match in that same Italy, hot match again, Juventus versus Inter Milan. Juventus versus Inter Milan. The first leg of this match was fire. It was goals upon goals. I think it ended 4-4. So, and I'm going this time Inter Milan. If they should win this match and Napoli does not get any results or even have a point from their match against Lazio, Inter Milan will top the league. So, but Juventus, if they should win this match, they can probably enter into the top 4 based on other results that play. So I'm going with a Juventus win in this game. I'm going with a Juventus win in this game. Juventus win 4-2. Juventus win 4-2. Juventus are going to win. They are going to win 4-2. Then another important match, we are going to Germany. Germany, yes. Germany. Bayer Leverkusen, Bayern Munich. That is second against first. Bayern Munich are top of the Bundesliga. Bayer Leverkusen are second. And wow, what a fixture. What a fixture. Harry Kane is on form now. He only says scoring goals for form. Wow. And Bayer Leverkusen, they won the league champions last season. This will be a very tough fixture. And I think Bayern Munich are topping the league with 8 points away from Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen can win this match now. It will now be 5 points away from the league. And 13 games left to play. I think Bayern Munich have won this league already. So I'm going with a Bayern Munich 4-1 win. They're going to beat Bayer Leverkusen 4-1. 4-1 at home. They are beating Bayer Leverkusen at home 4-1. Yes, so that will be all for the now. Thank you guys for watching. If you have watched to the end, meaning you were patient and you liked the video, why not like the video, subscribe, comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, guys.